Hi everyone, welcome to this short video in which I want to introduce you to a brand new product developed jointly by Bloomsbury Professional and Nelson Croom, which looks at the transition to new UK GAAP. Now, of course, the transition to FRS 102 and the rest becomes mandatory from 1st of January 2015, so we think this product is going to be very timely for our customers. First question then was what's in the box. The short version is you get a whole load of deep research material from Bloomsbury Professional. It's our complete smaller companies financial reporting service. We'll take a closer look at that a little later in this video. You also get 21 hours of CPD from the e-learning specialists at accountingcpd.net. Now that's something that I'm finding very, very interesting indeed to get stuck into. So let's take a quick look at the way it works. Okay, so let's take a look at that course material from Nelson Croom. Here's the UK and Ireland GAAP program. As they say here, it's 21 hours in total. A lot of learning material, and it's a full course to prepare practitioners for the transition to new UK GAAP. Now, something to be aware of is that the course is in 3 parts. The first part contains 3 4-hour courses that work you through all the fundamentals of the new regime. There's the understanding new UK and Ireland GAAP, getting to grips with FRS 102, and very importantly, of course, managing the transition to new UK and Ireland GAAP. That's something that many firms and practices have found to be an extremely important concern. Stage 2 of the course enables the user to choose one of the supplementary courses that are available, and is each one of these is 4 hours long. We've got managing change and transformation, managing professionals for results, project management, risk management, working in accountancy and finance teams, and writing a business plan. So you can choose one of those additional courses, and that takes you up to a total of 16 hours of structured CPD. And then finally, stage 3 is 5 hours of in-depth material, where, as the guys at Accounting CPD say, this is where you'll be putting it into practice, where you can assess your learning so far. You can look at some worked examples. There's some really advanced material that's there, and an action plan to help firms manage that transition, and also a reflection aspect to the course, where you can answer some questions about your organisation and what you think are likely to be the strengths and weaknesses of the new GAAP regime. Okay, so I'm going to log in now, and let me just click that button there. And let's dive straight in and take a look at one of those courses. And I think I'll go straight in and take a look at the first course, Understanding the New UK and Ireland GAAP. This is another one of these 4-hour courses. So we get some introductory material and a foreword by the author, Lisa Weaver. Lisa is absolutely one of the top trainers in this area. And let's take a look at, let's go into the overview of the new FRSs. So then, all the courses included in the product follow the same basic model, where they're divided into 4 parts: find out, explore, apply, and test. Find out does pretty much what it says on the tin. Explore is where things take a slightly more practical turn. When you look at the apply section, that's where you really will be learning how to put things into practice. And finally, the test is what one might expect. That's where things get really ugly, and the system will actually determine how much you've understood of the course so far. So let's take a quick look through this. And I'm going to say, this is an interesting one. What are the pros and cons of adopting FRS 101? So again, you'll notice that all the material here has got a great mixture of explanatory prose, but some interactive graphics, which really support the learning in a very direct way. So we have this expert fellow here, and find out what he has to say. We just click the button, and we can see this expert insight into the into FRS 101 right there. And now if I click the explore button and move on to the next phase, obviously I'm whizzing through this at light speed. It gives me two choices. One's a company reporting under the Frizzy, and another is this imaginary company Parker Limited. Let's go in and take a look at that. And it says, advising the financial controller of Parker Limited. It's a subsidiary of a listed group, and the financial controller has this to say. Parker Limited currently reports under UK GAAP. I've heard we meet the definition of a qualifying entity, and we'll be able to follow FRS 101 and apply the reduced disclosure framework. But basically, she's saying I'm unsure of the main features of FRS 101 and what the advantages of using reduced disclosure might be. So I've put my answer in there. Moderately boneheaded answer, I fear, but hopefully it'll fit the bill. And if I submit that, I get a response which tells me this is the kind of thing that the perfect, the A-star answer would get. Something that's a really terrific feature of the Accounting CPD service is that you can also see what other people on the course said. And this is something that is just genuinely helpful. You can, just like any social media site, you could, if you particularly like somebody else's response, you can click the button there. You can also contribute to the discussion yourself. You can see your own response in there at some point. So this is a way of bringing in some of the advantages of a live event course. I mean, we all love attending live events just for the networking opportunities. There are opportunities here to interact with other users on the course as well. Now then, moving quickly on, let's click apply. And this is where we're going to start looking at some very practical aspects of the transition. And again, the interactive graphic shows me in quite a memorable way some of the key points to watch out for. And finally, let's bite the bullet and take the test. Which of the following statements in relation to the new financial reporting framework are true? Select as many as apply. It'll mandate increased use of EU-adopted IFRS. It aligns accounting treatments in the public and private sectors. I don't know if that's true. It aligns UK and Ireland financial reporting broadly with IFRS. Now, that's definitely true. And it should simplify financial reporting for most reporting entities. Heavy emphasis on should. So let's click that as well. I think that's right. Check the answer. So what it's saying there is I haven't got anything wrong, but I missed one of the right answers. So let's give it another go. I don't think it's this increased use of EU-adopted IFRS, so it's got to be aligns treatments in public and private. Bingo. So that's very good indeed. I've got that question right. Okay, so that's just a real lightning tour around the way the CPD material works in this product. What I'm just going to do now is hop over to the Bloomsbury Professional site so that we can take a look at how the research content works there. Now I just have to click that button, and this takes me through to a page with links to all the components of the Bloomsbury Financial Reporting Service. So we've got accounts and audit of limited liability partnerships, auditing standards, a one-volume tax guide. I say one volume, it's about 900 pages, so it's a big one volume. Full text UK companies legislation, so that's the CA 2006, and a whole shed load of supporting SIs. Financial reporting for smaller companies service is a really terrific product. Financial reporting for unlisted companies. The PwC manuals of accounting for UK GAAP, the brand new PwC manual and new UK GAAP, and the PwC narrative reporting manual, plus the PwC illustrative financial statements, and the full text of all the extant UK accounting standards. So that's the old FRSs, or they're about to become old FRSs, and all the other material as well, the UITF statements and so on. So let me just show you how this works. I'm going to go in and look at the unlisted companies product. If I just click that link there, it takes me straight through to the Bloomsbury site. I'm not challenged for a username or password or anything like that. It knows who I am. It just buzzes me straight through, and so I can look at this brand new title from Steve Collins and Paul G, two of the greatest writers on financial reporting in the market today, in my own humble opinion. We've got a whole load of videos on YouTube explaining how to use the Bloomsbury Professional site, but I'll just give you a very quick taste of how it works. So we're looking at this book on financial reporting for unlisted companies. What I'm interested in, let's say, is revenue recognition, a topic of lasting interest for publishers everywhere. And if I click that button there, I'm only searching in that book, and it tells me that there's a whole chapter on revenue recognition. So I can go in and start browsing my way through that deep content on revenue recognition. If I want to search everything on the site, I can put a search into the box at the top here, and let's take something slightly more exotic and say, how about negative goodwill? If I fire that search off, here come my results on negative goodwill, and the first hit is coming straight from the PwC Manual of Accounting on new UK GAAP. So that's a real lightning tour around this new product from Bloomsbury Professional and accountingcpd.net. I hope you found it helpful. Do hop over to our landing page at bloomsburytax.com/Nelson Croom, and you can find out all you need to know about how to buy the service and some more details about what's in it. Thanks very much indeed for watching.